มาพร้อมแล้วไปปิดนี่ก่อนโอเคยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่ Lucifer Channel ครับผมวา Lucifer ครับวันนี้อยู่กับเกม Final Fantasy 16เนาะก็เรามารีแคปกันก่อนดีกว่าจากคลิปที่แล้วเนี่ยเราไปทำลายคริสตัลออฟไฟกันก็คือคริสตัลที่อยู่ที่เมืองซ้ายคริสตัลที่อยู่ที่เมืองดาเมเคียมั้งหรือเปล่าไม่รู้ไม่น่าใช่อ่ะคริสตัลที่อยู่ที่เมืองเนี้ยพอเราไปทำลายกันไอเมืองนี้มันเป็นเมืองที่จับจิวที่ช่วยจิวไปครับที่จับจิวไปนั่นแหละตั้งแต่ตอนเด็กเนาะแล้วก็จิวเนี่ยก็เราทำลายคริสตัลออฟไฟได้สู้กับอันติมาซึ่งอันติมามันเหมือนมันปลอมตัวมาเป็นแบบเดียวกับโจชัวแล้วแหละแล้วก็จัดการคริสตัลได้ฆ่าอินเฟอร์โนตัวนั้นได้แล้วเราก็ออกมาครับด้วยการร่วมมือกันกับจิวเนาะซึ่งหลังจากจิวกลับมาจิวก็ใช้พลังงานไปเยอะเราออกมาเสร็จนู่นนี่นั่นเรียบร้อยเสร็จปุ๊บไอ้เจ้าฮิวโก้คุฟกาก็คือโดมิเนนต์ไททันอ่ะมันเคลื่อนพลไปยึดโรซาลิดก็คือเมืองหลวงของโรซาเลียครับโรซาเลียคือตรงนี้เนาะซึ่งเคลื่อนพลมาทางเรือมาทางนี้แล้วก็ขึ้นมายึดท่าแล้วก็ยึดเลยเพื่อเรียกจิวกับคลายไปซึ่งตอนนั้นคลายเป็นซิดเนาะก็สู้กันสุดท้ายคลายก็ดูดพลังของไททันมาแล้วก็ตัดมือฮิวโก้ไปได้แต่คนที่มาช่วยนั่นคือโอดินครับซึ่งผมยังไม่รู้ชื่อเขาเลยว่าเขาคือใครแต่เขาน่าจะเป็นโอดินครับเพราะว่าทางตีพระเอกมันพูดกันว่าข้ามน้ำข้ามทะเลมาจากฝั่งเนี้ยมาถึงตรงนี้เลยพอยก็คือนั่นแหละช่วยฮิวโก้ไปทำไมเราต้องการอะไรเนาะคร่าวๆก็อันนี้ก็คือจะประมาณนี้แล้วเราก็กลับมาไปช่วยเราเจอมิดซึ่งมิดสั่งให้เราช่วยส่งของอะไรทั้งหลายแหล่ให้มิดเพราะมิดจะทำเวิร์กช็อปของมิดเองเนาะเราก็โอเคเราก็ไปช่วยมาเรียบร้อยมิดเป็นลูกสาวของออโต้คนนี้ครับซึ่งไม่น่าใช่ลูกสาวของแม็กทอนอ่ะน่าจะเป็นลูกสาวของออโต้จริงก็ตอนนี้เราไปช่วยเสร็จเรากลับมาเนาะเราก็ปัญหาก็คือผมไปกวาดมาหมดแล้วไซด์เควสอ่ะแต่ว่ามันไม่มีอะไรทำแล้วเพราะฉะนั้นเราจะเดินเควสหลักกันต่อเลยคร่าวๆประมาณนี้
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's
ผมไม่กล้าเล่นนอกรอบครับเพราะว่าเนื้อเรื่องมันจะอยากให้อยู่ในไลน์เนาะและตัวที่แม่งเป็นซับเควสแม่งเสือกมาอยู่ในห้องนี้โนดิเก
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand, but it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it real?
เจ้าเบสทำอะไรอยู่
You know full well what we're fighting for.
ทำไมภาพมันคุ้น
I
จัง
hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden. In order to go undetected, the operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know.
ก็คือ
จะไปล่าคนที่ไม่อินกับเรามันก็ยังไงอยู่
เขาเรียนวิธีการ
ชวนเล่นกันเต็มเลยนะ
ถอนเคิร์ดออกจากตัวถอนแบนเด็ดถอนตาสีดำออกจากตัวแล้วแต่ว่าเขาไม่กล้าทำเพราะว่าทำแล้วมันมีโอกาสตายสูงผมไม่รู้ว่าทุกคนได้ยินเสียงเจ้าเบสหรือเปล่าแต่ว่าเจ้าเบสเขาจะพูดอยู่ในดิสด้วยช่วยยังไงเราก็ช่วย
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
ก็ถ้าผ่านไปเจอก็ช่วยเก็บมาก็แค่นั้นแหละแต่ถ้าเกิดว่าไม่ผ่านไปเจอก็คือไม่ต้องเก็บเนาะเข้าไปดูจิวหน่อยดีกว่า
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
ใช่พักเถอะ
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies.
ผมวันนี้จะเล่นนิดเดียวนะครับแล้วค่อยพรุ่งนี้ถ้าเกิดไม่ได้ไปไหนค่อยมาต่อกันยาวๆเนาะ6 ชั่วโมงอะไรเงี้ย
The little ones have been
เพราะว่านี่ก็4 ทุ่มแล้วเพิ่งมา
Jill looked white as a sheet when they got to
ให้กราฟเรียกเรามาครับ
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the
เฟน
Frostwolf.
เรียเป็นหนึ่งในเฟนเรีย
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
โดนตีไม่พัก
Quite.
เลย
Though Torgal's power is his own,
หยิบขวดหนึ่งปลาได้
his
ทีนึงแล้ว
latent
กดใส่ไม้อย่าง
birthright
งี้
as a frostwolf, it had only to be
เอา
unlocked.
ไป
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
ปกติจะกินเนื้อเยอะมากนะแต่
There you are!
แต่อันนี้คือ
I've been
โท
looking
โก้
everywhere
มันชอบ
for
กิน
you.
ถั่ว
Bernard's
กินอะไร
here.
พวกนี้ด้วยครับ
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
เบอร์นาร์ดเพิ่งมาครั
I
บ
shan't be a moment.
เหมือนไอเทมมันจะเปลี่ยนตำแหน่งนะ
อีกสักพักหนึ่งถัดมาเนาะเป็นเวิร์กช็อปของมิด
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
ขอบคุณสำหรับปืนลูกซองแล้วก็มองมี
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take it towards her dungeon.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
เสียงเกมดังไหมอ่ะ
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We,
มีแขกว่ะ
guest.
A guest?
หมด normal นี่หว่าแม่งตี2-3 ทีล่วงเลย
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
อ๋อลุง
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
แล้วลุงต้องไปช่วยกับมิดแน่ เพราะว่าลุงแกเก่งเรื่องต่อเรือโคตรครับ คิดตั้นอันต่อไปเนาะที่เราจะต้องไปลุยทวินไซต์ Seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when
ไม่บ้าหม
the
ดครับ
Dalmecs will withdraw their
ก็ชายคน
troops.
แรก
Leon's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field,
Dion.
the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
ดิออนน่าจะเป็นคนดีมาก
There will be
บาหมุด
losses.
นะ
It is true.
คนเนี้ย
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
ก็ต้องมีการเสียสละบ้าง
The empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
ผู้หญิงคนขวาคือแม่พระเอกครับ แล้วก็มามีลูกคนที่3กับพระราชาของเอ็มพายเนาะ
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What
on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
ไปเก็บแอมโมเนียเนี่ยแอมเบอร์3 อัน
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think With this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
ผมคาดว่าเดี๋ยวจะล่องเรือขึ้นมาตีตรงกลาง
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. Royalists, not the Republicans who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
Hello.
I would stake your life on it.
เน็ตตัดปะเนี่ยเมื่อกี้เหมือนเน็ตตัดไปแป๊บนึงนะครับก็คือเขาไม่ได้ย้ายคุกก้าไปไหนไกล
Now I think about it,
น่าจะติด
there
กันมา
was
แล้วเนาะ
something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned
มัน
and
ติด
where
อยู่
we're
เนี่ย
going.
ขอเช็คแป๊บนึงนะ
About it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
ถ้าอย่างไลฟ์อยู่ก็จะไลฟ์ต่อเนาะต่ออีกสักหน่อยให้มันครบชั่วโมงแล้วกันนะนี่อยู่แหละโอเค
Lid's finished outfitting her little...
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
มีพวกคนหนึ่งอยู่ที่นั่นครับแต่ว่า
What about your uncle?
ติดต่อ
I
แต่
mean,
กับ
he's
ฟิต
welcome
อ
to
ย่างเดียว
stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
เคเราก็มาต่อกันอีกนิดนึงแล้วกันเนาะเพราะว่าจริงๆผมก็ควรนอนครับ 4 ทุ่มกว่าแล้ว
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
ลุงจะไปลุยด้วยไปเก็บนี่ดีกว่าดอกสีฟ้าอุ้ยลุงมาช่วย
River was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Nice try.
ดอกไม้สีฟ้า
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
กด B อีกครั้งวาร์ปกลับไปเลยวาร์ปไปเจอหน้า NPC เลยโคตรดี
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you, Philip. I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. And even success means I became a physicker to help people, not to kill them.
ไม่ได้ลบตาได้ง่ายๆครับแต่ลบ
Curse
ตา
breakers
ก็
lead
มีแผล
hard
เป็น
lives.
แต่
They toil in the shadows, risking
แต่
life and
ถ้าลบ
limb,
ได้ก็จะกลับมาไม่
knowing
ใช่
their efforts
ไม่
will
ใช่แบร
win
นด์
them
เด็ด
neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no
ถึง
shortage
ดู
of
แล้วก็รู้
volunteers.
ก็เถอะว่าเป็นแบรนด์เด็ดเป็นผู้ถูกตี
The
ตา
day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember what little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of and procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who are no longer with us.
ก็คือ
It wasn't
เมื่อ
something
ก่อน
to be
ยังไม่
done
มี
lightly.
ยาชาหรืออะไรพวกนี้มั้งก็เลยมีไม่กี่คนที่เอาออกได้แล้วเราก็เรียกพวกนี้ว่าเคิร์ดเบ
But
เก
it
อ
was
ร์ครับ
something I had to do if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause, that he, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
I knew there'd be pain, that I might not survive, and I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
ก็คือมาบอกหมอว่าให้หมอสู้ไปกับคนไข้นะ
What she once told me, it's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude, and it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that.
กลับมาอีกทีโรดิเกสคงไม่มี
I
ตา
won't
แล้ว
falter. Not again.
จริงๆมันวาร์ปกลับไปได้เลยแต่ว่าเราไปดูก่อนว่าเราแลกของอะไรได้บ้าง
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
350
All done?
มีตัวใหม่มาวิคอยดิเซอร์ดาเมเคียก็ได้เจอเลยนี่วะคือที่นี่เลยครับดาเมเคียนริพับบิกสาธารณรัฐดาเมเคียมีมอนอยู่ตัวนึงแต่ไม่ได้อ่านรายละเอียดมา
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sand โหกว้างไปตามหาก่อนเลยก็แล้วกัน
Come on.
ถ้าเจอมันจะตัด
Run like the wind.
บังคับ
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Straight home now. So. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Caution, my boy.
เราต้องไปหาตัวที่มันดึงเราลง
Many years
จาก
ago, when you were just a boy,
ฉาก
you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
ไม่รู้ว่าตัวอะไรนะ แต่ว่าเอาเลย ถ้าเจอก็คือเอาเลย
That'll do, girl.
220ก็ได้อยู่นะผมมาหาเผื่อครับถ้าเจอผมจะไม่ต้องกลับมาอีกเพราะว่าที่มันคือที่นี่เลยรับโดเมเคียดีเซิร์ตแต่เมื่อกี้มันคือเดอะวิกเกอร์ดีเซิร์ตมันคือวนอยู่ในนี้มากกว่าทองเหรอวะเราวิ่งหนีไม่ได้เลยครับเราไม่ต้องสู้ก็ได้ผมต้องการตัวที่กระชากผมลงไปจากรถด้วยตัวเองถ้าเกิดเจอตัวนั้นก็คือใช่ครับแต่ถ้าเกิดอย่างนี้ไม่ใช่ยังไม่ใช่ตัวที่หาแล้วก็ไม่ได้อ่านรายละเอียดมันว่ามันคืออะไร
Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn.
ไม่หลงหรอกลุงแต่ว่าไม่หลงหรอกครับแต่ผมมาหามอนอยู่วิกมีหรือเปล่า
Easy. Thanks, Gal. Too slow. Nice try.
slow. Let's go.
ไม่เกี่ยวครับก็คือไม่น่ายังไม่น่าเจอตอนนี้ป่ะที่พักคนไอ้นู่นแหละหมดละก็คือวิ่งวนแล้วยังหาไม่เจอเดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากันอีกที
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
จะให้เป็นแบบทหารติดตามหรือไงก็ต้องเป็นเพื่อนแหละ ลุงแม่งก็ถามว่านี่เป็นเพื่อนลุงเหรออุ้ยชัวร์อยู่นี่
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
อย่างน้อยก็กินยาเถอะเดี๋ยวไปเอาน้ำมาให้เมื่อไหร่จะเจอกันสักที
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
ไม่เขียอยู่
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
มึงตามขึ้นมาถูกห้องได้ไง
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the
They've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Hanging lanterns,
ก็แค่ไปถามว่าใครใหญ่สุดในเมือง
Lighting, for Gilbert's sake. You're a...
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
ลุงขอคุยลุงขอเคลียร์ให้
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Brian.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank.
ไปโรงอาบน้
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Wait, incense! What candle?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Silver platter. Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
ำการเปิดโรงงานเป็นยังไง ไม่ได้ฆ่าแต่ว่าพวกนี้รอบที่แล้วคล้ายก็ไม่ได้ฆ่าน่าจะตายได้อันนี้มีเบสแต่ไม่ใช่ซาเลนครับผมคาดว่าไม่ได้ฆ่าครับเหมือนตอนที่เจอพวกวาดอะก็ไม่ได้ฆ่า
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
วันนี้เอาไว้แค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่าครับเพราะว่ามันดึกมากแล้วจะได้ไปนอนพักเนาะก็โอเคขอบคุณทุกท่านที่มารับชมด้วยถ้าเกิดใครดูย้อนหลังฝากกดไลค์กดซับด้วย thank you จ้ะไปละเจอกันครับเซฟได้นะเซฟได้ดิ